Correction due to sag. Di ba kapag hindi nyo masyadong hinihila yung tape is nagsasag yung ating tape. Now, we have to take into consideration also yung correct, yung error na yun kasi malaki yung effect nun, yung sag na yun doon sa measurement ng ating horizontal distance. So, this is a tape not supported along its length will sag and form a catenary, that should be catenary, between end supports. The correction due to sag must be calculated separately for each unsupported stretch and is given by this equation. Itong dalawang equation na to. Ano itong natawag nating catenary? That is catenary, C-A-T-E-N-A-R-Y. Let's say this is the point and this is the other point. Di ba dapat yung tape natin is naka-straight line? But since because of the sag, balin naka-study tape, the measuring tape tayo, okay, this space here, we call this your catenary. Ito yung iniiwasan natin, especially in measuring horizontal distances. So, for the correction due to sag, CS is equal to these two equations. So, either ito or ito ang gagamitin natin, the same ang makukuha nating sagot. Wherein omega, that is the weight of tape per unit length. L is the interval between support or the unsupported length of the tape. P is the pull or tension applied on the tape. Let's have an example for this correction due to sag. A 30-meter tape is supported only at its end and under a steady pull of 8 kg. If the tape weighs 0.91 kg, determine the sag correction and the correct distance between the ends of the tape. So again, what are the given? We have the weight of the tape, that is 0.91 kg. Again, we are pertaining to steel tapes. The length is 30 meters and the applied pull is 8 kg. So if I'm going to draw the illustration for this problem, another 30 meters is supported at its end and under steady pull. So if these are the points to be measured, then ito yung dapat na horizontal distance, but because of the sag, nagkakaroon tayo ng correction. So, determine the sag correction and the correct distance between the ends. So, what is the correction due to sag? And what is the corrected length? What is this corrected length? Let's have the solution. We're going to use CS is equal to W squared L over 24P squared. Bakit itong equation na ito ang ginamit ko, hindi yung isa? Basing from what are given, ito, ang given kasi is the weight of the steel tape. Total weight. Alalahanin nyo, yung omega kasi dito, that is the unit weight or weight per tape length. And ang given is the total weight of the steel tape. So, ito yung gagamitin kong equation. Substituting all the values, and the correction due to sag now is equal to 0.0162. Now, if I'm going to double check this, 0.91 squared multiplied by 30 over 24 times 8 squared. That is 0.0162. Again, up to 4 decimal place ang kinonsider ko. So, the corrected length is equal to 30 minus 0.0162. And the final answer now is 29.9838 meters. A 50-meter steel tape weighs 0.04 kg per meter and is supported at its endpoints and at the 8 meter and 25 meter marks. If a pull of 6 kg is applied, determine the following. Correction due to sag between the 0 meter, 8 meter, and 25 meter marks, and 25 meter and 50 meter marks. Correction due to sag for one tape length, correction distance between the ends of the tape. So, to further understand this problem, let's try to illustrate this. So, what are the given? Meron daw 0 mark, then nag-measure siya sa may 8 meter mark, then nag-measure ulit siya sa may 25 meter mark, hanggang 50 meter mark. So, yung kumbaga, kung itong problem na to, yung 50 meters na steel tape is tuloy-tuloy siya, hindi siya nag-break. Itong mga kulay reds na yan na nakikita nyo, uh, these are the pegs. Ito yung mga pins to mark the 0, 8, 25, and 50 meters. Then, so, between 0 to 8, nagsag yung tape. Between 8 to 25, nagsag ulit yung tape. Same with 25 to 50. So, hindi dire-diretso yung tape. Now, ito yung tinatanong dito sa letter A. Correction due to sag between 0 to 8. So, between 0 to 8, the length is 8 meters. 8 to 25, the length is 17. And 25 to 50, the length is 25. So, ang tinatanong sa letter A, what is the correction due to sag between 0 to 8? Yung correction due to sag between 8 to 25, and the correction due to sag between 25 to 50. So, as you can see there in the diagram, there are 3 correction due to sags na unknown. Itong tatlo na to ang hinahanap natin. Sa letter A pa lang tayo. So, what are the other given? We have the omega, or the per unit weight of a 50 meter tape. And we have the pull applied, that is 6 kilogram. Okay, so those are the given. Let's try to solve this problem. For part A, take note, ang gagamitin kong equation for the correction due to sag is this one. Bakit ito na ang gagamitin ko? Kasi yung given is omega. Okay? So, first, I'm going to solve CS1. That is, substitute lang natin yung mga values. 0.04. Etong L na to, it is the length between 0 to 8. That is 8 meters. P is 6. Double check natin ito sa ating calculator. Tama ba? That is 0.04 squared times 8 cubed over 24 times 6 squared. So, my answer here is 1, 2, 3, 9.481 times 10 raised to negative 4. Okay? Next, CS2 and CS3. Now, as you can see here, dito sa computation na to, hindi nagbabago si omega, hindi rin nagbabago si P. Ang nagbabago dito is the length. Okay? Again, kapag correction due to sag, yung length na ginagamit natin dito sa equation, that is the distance from one support to another support. Okay? So, yan yung mga answers natin sa part A. For part B, correction due to sag for one tape length. So, we are now considering the 50 meter tape length. So, the total, just add CS1, CS2, and CS3. My answer here is 0.0389. So, paano natin i-input yung mga values na to dito sa ating calculator? 9.4815. Again, that is exponent negative 4. Right? Plus 9.0981. Again, exponent of negative 3. Plus 0.0289. So, my answer here is 0.389 meters. That is how you're going to solve for this problem. And lastly, for letter C, correction distance between the ends of the tape. So, in part C, all we have to do now is to take 50 meters, i-less natin yung correction due to sag, yung total correction due to sag. Bakit ko minus? As you can see there, nagsag siya. Kumbaga, nasobrahan tayo, mahaba yung ating tape, so we have to less the correction due to sub. Now, pag sinabi kasing correction due to sub, take note, you have to subtract the correction doon sa may tape length. Okay? So, for the part C, the corrected distance between the ends of the tape now is equal to 49.9611 meters.